What's going on, everybody? Crazy Monkey Crypto here. Today we're going to be going over what some of the profitability looks like for asics, GPUs, and CPUs. Just a heads up, it's not very good. But let's start out looking at the market currently. It has not been a good looking week, really month plus. We scroll to the 1 month chart. We're down 8.5%. Not good. 3 month chart, you can see we were all the way up at above 70,000 on June 7th. Vibes were good. Not so much, but obviously still up pretty good for the year. But the 7-day chart just doesn't look good. It's been these huge swings back and forth. So I don't know if that's ETFs or what. So this is kind of the portfolio that I have on CoinGecko. It's a mix of coins I have or coins I mine, coins I'm interested in. We can see, there's been 5 gainers. Zealous, most of this has been in the last day. Same with Grin. You can see the majority of them are down, a decent amount. So yeah, the market just has not been looking good lately. So let's start with the worst looking profitability numbers, which are GPUs. So I have in here at 15 cents. I feel like that's a decent residential rate nowadays. Yeah. So at the highest profit right now at 15 cents per kilowatt hour is 16 cents, and that's only putting out 72 cents of revenue, which is crazy. And this is a multi-$1,000 card. Oh no, $9.98. Let's even say $1,000 card. And you only have these 3 GPUs that are at break even or profit. And everything else is negative. So if you go down to 10 cents, okay, it's not looking as bad, but still not good. I mean, these 4090s, you can find them at Best Buy for maybe 14 used, 1400 maybe open box, and they make 39 cents profit. If they made $1 profit, that would take 1,400 days. So I mean, you're talking 3,000 days probably if it could stay at this profit level. So definitely not a market where you're mining for profit. Now, it could be a market where you're mining and holding the coins, which is personally what I am doing. But as you guys can see, I mean, even the notorious 3070, with Firo is making 10 cents profit. And that's just horrible. It's next to nothing. I have free electricity, so I'm mining and holding with, I have 16 5700 XTs that I have running, so I am mining with those. But I mean, this is without, if you have a server case, without running your fans, any of that kind of stuff. If you add in that power, you're probably right at break even. Now the CPUs, the power doesn't, power matters, but not as much as GPUs. As you can see, these epics still are only, this highest tier epic, I believe, or one of the high tier epics, it's still only making about 45 cents profit, about $1.26 in revenue. We drop this down to 10 cents. It's looking a little bit better. It jumps from 40 and 20 to 66 and 50. But even, I mean, again, they're low power, so they're low heat. I mean, I have been leaving mine on. Again, I have a Ryzen 7 7700X that I have mining Zeph. I mean, it's okay. It's not anything crazy. Again, you're mining these coins and hoping for price appreciation in the bull run. Now, I'm sorry for the flashbang. Get that figured out. So over here on asic miner value, and I think they kind of redid their website. It looks pretty cool. And I'll leave a link to CoinGecko, hashrate.no, and asic miner value, which are the websites we used in today's video. So we have it at about 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, obviously, you're going to have the alephium asics at the top here. I think this is funny. You're only adding 1 terahash, but you're adding 220 watts worth of power. I'm pretty sure someone did an analysis. They're about the same level of efficiency, so yeah, it's weird to call one the pro and one the regular. Typically you would see a jump in efficiency or a big jump in hash rate with the same efficiency, whatever. But I would expect these numbers to go down to, I don't know, $60 a day once these actually ship and go online. We'll talk about the AL0 in just a second. Now, these kaspa miners have been dropping, just off a cliff. If you look even back to it, it's August 16th when I'm recording this. Even a month ago, it was $61 in profit for this KS5 Pro. And these things are, you can see down here about 10,000. Those aren't always very accurate, but you see it's dropped all the way down to $25. Personally, I never went into a big kaspa asic. I know people did really well with them, but not financial advice. You can do whatever you want, but they're looking like very, very risky plays at this point. You see the king of the script mining at just under $14 a day, the L9. Hopefully the build quality is similar to the L7, so if you buy one of these, maybe it'll last 4+ years like the L7s have. And it's crazy, the L7s still are even profitable. We have AlphaPex, kind of the new company in the game. They got a little bit lower hash rate and a little bit higher watts. Now, this is crazy. Okay, just stay with me. I know I've talked about it before in other videos. This iPolo G1, it won't let me go to the 1 year. It's crashed a couple times. But this thing, even at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, and this is not mining a super pronounced coin. It mines Grin and Mimblewimble coin. Grin and Mimblewimble coin. Unless you're like small projects, you probably haven't heard of either of those coins before. But this thing has stayed, very, very, very profitable. We're talking through the, this is still in the bear market, and up until just about the beginning of July, that corresponds, I think, with a big drop off in Grin's price. This thing was making $30-ish a day. That's just crazy. If you have one of these G1s, I would say it's probably one of the best buys that you have ever made, ever, period, bar none. And it was made in 2020. That's I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that just blows my mind. It's still at $8.34 a day. It is mining Mimblewimble coin, and Grin was closer down to like $4.50. This Elf AL0, I'd be really interested to see and track what the profits look like when these start actually being delivered. I would expect them to start shipping out end of this month, being delivered early next month. That would be early in December, September. Again, I would expect these to go similar to the KS0s. Again, super low wattage, decent performance on the hash rate, but we'll just have to see what this number continues to be. It says 730 a day now. I wouldn't be surprised if that's down closer to $3 when these actually, it's all said and done. Okay, so this is crazy. So you have the S21 XP Hydro, which is, almost 500 terahash. It's still only $6.35. It's pulling a crap ton of power, but when you compare that to a regular machine, that's still, I believe that's the highest performing Bitcoin machine. It's still only $6.35 a day. That's crazy. Then we get the L7s here, still bulletproof. I don't know if I would buy one because with the L9s coming out in the new generation hardware, but if you have one, I think you've been very, very, very happy with these. Interesting, the Z15 Pro, I believe Zcash had a big pump lately. I think that brought this into, pretty dang profitable. and we start getting down into the, less than $1 type of deal here. So not really even worth looking at. A lot of miners, it's crazy to see jazz miners all the way down here. Yeah, I guess I will look at this. So I have the X16Q. It's just been kind of a slow, kind of downtrend. In March it was $5 plus, and now it's at about $1. I've bringing this down to 0, which is what I have. You're looking at a range between mid $2 and $6, but it's just kind of crazy. It's just been a crazy market. Nothing has really stayed very profitable for long. Obviously, you've had Kaspa, which has carried a lot of the ASICs, but we're going to need some pretty darn good price action for a lot of these miners to continue to stay profitable. Before you start getting excited, that was when the price was 0 per kilowatt hour. So I guess that'll do that for the video, guys. It's really not much good news to share. I wish there was, trust me. I would love to be buying up GPU mining rigs like crazy right now. I still might buy another one just because I have free power. I also might look for some X16Qs if I can find like some really good deals. Just because they're low power, they're very efficient, and I think they'll probably go for a decent chunk of change in the bull market. But I mean, we're just gonna have to hope that the bull run comes soon, and it comes and pumps prices big time, really big time, make some of these miners profitable, and to pay off some of this hodl strategy throughout this bear market. So. If you appreciate the video, if you like the video, if you want to see more content from me, make sure to hit the like button. Super quick and easy, doesn't cost you anything, helps push the video out further. And then consider hitting the subscribe button, doesn't cost you anything either. It just makes sure that you guys see my videos when I post new ones. And we'll be working on putting out more consistent content coming up soon. So, peace out, guys, and happy mining.